You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Excited to have you stop by this video today. Now, I was just checking that I have done, let's see, so far, 48 different Crazy Errands videos. So this will be number 49, and I just enjoy showing all of their putties. And one of my last videos, I put every single putty I had in a collection on one video, and then took a piece of each one and put them together, and then made a new putty. And then I took that putty and combined that with other putties that I had made like that, and now I have one putty that's got at least 50 different putties in it. So I'm going to come back and show you that as well too, because these three now are all part of the Crazy Errands collection in the Phantoms. You have Foxfire, Arctic Flare, which I've already made a video of, and then Mystic Glacier. But I thought, you know, today would be the day to put these three together because they are new for me on the ends. And then, as you know, I like to go into blacklight mode, but I'll also test the lights that come with it just so that you can see how they work. We know this never dries out. It bounces, it hones, it sharpens, it does everything you can imagine with a putty. So I will bring my blacklight in, but until we get the back looked at, which you can see now, then I'll take out each putty. We'll take a look at them. So let's do that. Those are all different kinds of putties. I guess my goal ultimately is to do as many Crazy Errand putties as possible. Yeah, hopefully it's a realistic goal. I gotta get something to open these. I like to just put a little cutter under there and carefully open. Here you can draw with light. That's what this putty does. Lets you draw with light. Here, let me do it this way. Let me just put them all out. Oops. Sorry about that for headphone users. And then I'll open all three. Now they're all going to have the plastic and the light in there, so they won't be as easy to see. Okay, number one. Now these were actually stored laying down, so we should be okay. There's one. And look how the tin matches. Pretty nice match there. The green. So what would you expect with this? Reddish or purplish? But not. No, see? And then this is a light bluish. Okay. Now sometimes it's hard to get these plastic inserts out. I find that harder than to get the putties out sometimes. You really have to pull. There's my putty. I will be adjusting the lighting as we go here because these lighter putties on the white don't always show up that good, so I'll darken up the scene just a little. Okay, putty number one. Putty number two. That one came out much nicer. Trying to get all the little extras and pieces out. Okay. And then putty number three. Ooh, that sound appealing. Can you hear it? Let's see if you can hear it. Listen. Okay. And then the last one. I like the color of this one. It just, I don't know, it's a very light, sparkly. I don't want to say it's blue, but it's got a hint of blue, doesn't it? Okay, there is number three. Now, I rarely ever do videos like this where I put all three at one time to start. Usually I'll do one, do another, and still slowly start making the video happen that way. It's a very soft putty. I like it. Yes, that one's soft. Let's see this one. Yes, they're all very soft. Let's see if this does anything with the light on. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Very cool. Let's see if I could just put that there. Let's see how long that takes to disappear. Put that there. See, now if I put a black light on this, you are going to get a, what am I trying to say? You're going to get, and I just noticed something, I believe, Yes, this being the older one that I've shown you before, the light is a different kind of light. This one's got a little switch. Oh, there we go. I just broke it. And then this one's got a button you just press on the outside. Okay, so it looks like older, newer. Now, what year did I do this one? That is a good question. Let me see if I can find that out. I was just looking at it in the playlist. The playlist has 48 videos. Okay, down further, Phantom. There we go. Let's go take a look at the video. Come on, you're not clicking through. There we go. Hit play. This was done February 15th, 2012. I won't show you that video, but I've been doing a lot of looking back in time. So 5 years ago. So I've had this particular putty for 5 years, if that makes sense. Approximately, give or take some months. All right, so overall, they're all really soft. Let's just see now. Let me do this. Let me take these out. And now let's see if we can just focus on one at a time. See, it's hard for me to focus. It's not how I normally do things, but I want to give you a nice close shot if possible. Move the lid. And then I'll turn the lighting down just a little. A little darker in here now. Can you see the sparkle in there? Like I said, it's super soft. It's easy to move around and play with. Let me do this though. Let's see if I can light up some of this. How about this? I'll light up this and I'll combine it with this. So let's see if I can light most of this up. It's turning a nice purple. It looks just like the lid. Okay, now look. That to that. You can definitely see a difference between the two. And there's those little sparkles in there. So that's the color change. Now if I went, I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see when I turn on the black light. When I turn on the black light, I'm probably going to get them the darker color. Okay. Very squishy, very soft putty. You can kind of see how it keeps those colors in there. I wish I had a bigger black light that I can show you. Or a UV light. One that was stronger, that will do more of a surface area than this. See, these will let you write on them. Let me lay a flat piece out. It's kind of one of their product features that you see a lot. Here, we'll just do a line. If you go slow, see how neat that is? Okay, so that is the first one, Mystic Glacier. Let's bring in the next one, and I'm going to not use this light. It's a little weak. This one's still holding up with the color. Look at how nice that changes. Let's do like a speckled. Now, being 5 years old, look, there's other little things this putty's been played with. Other little bonus items in my putty. This one actually seems to light up better. Let me break off a piece. I'm going to break off the tiniest of pieces here. Make it as flat as possible. And then give you this here. That'll stay. Let's see. Look how nice that is. These really change nice. Nice change. See the difference now? Oops, I didn't want that to happen. Let's do this. Okay. Pretty cool. I wonder how dark you can get one spot. Not bad. See how dark that can get compared to that? So of course, the longer you hold it there, the better. All right, let's bring in the next putty. This one is Foxfire. I can't say yet which one I like the most. I'm leaning towards the Arctic Flare because of the light to the purple. This one you get like a green to a dark green. The other one's like a bluish to a color change, which, I don't know, can you really tell what color that is? Purple? I wonder what happens when I combine a little bit of all three of these to one putty, what it'll be. Inquiring minds want to know. Look at that. It's got such good stretch factor. Let's find out right now before I go into darks this way. I got it here. One, more of me ripping my putties apart. Two, and three. Okay, so I'm gonna do less of the light one. Only because I think it's gonna overpower. Let's do it this way. Here. Don't we all want to know what's gonna happen? I'll just shape and play. I see the purple really standing out. It's a very pastel-y light color altogether now. Now the greenish, it's like a deeper greenish with the bluish. You see it all kind of melding in there. Okay, now it very much looks closest to Mystic Glacier, but I see a variance in colors. I see some purple still, I see some green, and look, a little piece of that one popped out is the reddish. It's like deep red, reddish purple. That's cool. Oh, such a nice putty. Cool. All right, tell you what, let's switch gears here. Let's go to the light. I will play with them a little bit more in my hands. Overall feeling is super duper. This has got little specks. They all have little specks, and I'm guessing that's what's changing color. One more time, take a look at the three as a big lump. Is that easier to see that way? I'm leaning towards this one, I think, as far as my favorite color. There, we got three little people looking at you. All right, let me flip to the black light, get some different lighting effects, and see what it looks like. All right, I am back. I was just looking at this thinking, it kind of looks like an ear, doesn't it? All right, well, as I was setting up, my black light is floating above us here. You see the shadows. The black light was on, and all of a sudden I came back in 30 seconds, not even 15 seconds. It changed colors. So watch when I turn this light on. This is going to be neat. I'm going to let it go real time. This is not speeded up. How cool is that? Now I'll let it go a few more seconds, then I'll turn it off, but I have the original colors, a little bit of each underneath, so you can see here. Let me just turn this off. Okay. Now, this is what it started as. Okay, that's out of the light. Now that is a pretty good transformation, isn't it? I almost don't need to go in the dark, because I think if I play with it like this and this light, you get a pretty good idea. Now it's slowly changing back. I'll just give it a few more seconds. I want to keep these covered though. So when I turn the black light on, look, this one's almost the same color. A little bit darker than this one. This one's pretty close too. This one is the furthest away from its original color, I think, just because it's white, and white probably harder to mask that color. What you see now, definitely a color difference still. Alright, so now I'm going to turn off the lights, play a little bit more, and then we'll see where this goes. Oh, and by the way, this was the one that was mixed. Alright, so totally different look now when you see it with the lights off and just the black light. This one looks closest to this one, I think. Almost kind of in between, even though it's a mixture of all three. I put the least of this one, remember? Now I'm going to just flip this over and see. Okay, so is it charging the same? It is. Is it the same color? It is not. Let me take the lids off so you can kind of see. They will start to charge back there, but they still seem a little bit different. Right? Oh, I got colors on my hand. I don't know what it's from. The orange, there's orange. I don't know what that is. I don't remember touching anything orange today. It's hard to see. Let me make one setting a change here. Let me change the exposure to auto and see if it picks it up differently. Ooh, that's auto. Look, it's in my nails. I have no idea. Unless that was the markers from the other day. I don't think so. I've cleaned my hands like 3 times since. I will have to figure that out. It's like a glowing orb in my hand. Ooh. That is really neat. This one is cool. Let's try this one. Let me move this one out of the way. It almost looks like a solid color, doesn't it? Let's see if this one, how this looks glowing. Ooh, glowing in my hand. Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, I was playing with those markers today, maybe. Ooh, don't go out of focus. Maybe that has something to do with it. Don't go out of focus. I don't like when it goes out of focus. Alright, so that is that one. And then the last one. That kind of looks like the one before, doesn't it? These two look so much like. But they are not. Alright, let's do this now. I don't think they're going to hold this charge, but let's just see. Let's turn this off. Oh, it is. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I believe the order should be this, but I will see. Alright, let me turn the lights back on because I think we have seen this now. And then we'll play a little bit more. All right, well, let's just see. Now I'm going to turn the black light on again, and we'll see how quickly these change. It's a little further away, but look at that. It's almost instant that you get a change. Okay, and then here's what I will do. I will lift these one more time and then play with just one real quick. I just wanted that to be seen. Let's get this one over here. This one over here before the black light hits it. And then now look, let's roll this one out and watch the light change in that. Look at that. It's my Crazy Aaron's sausage roll there. Check it out. And then I'll combine it with this one. I'll move this one out of the black light behind me here so it shouldn't be affected. And you'll get a really good idea now of the two. Here, look at that. Oh. That's because the whole surface area didn't change. I think you get the idea though on these, huh? I know I'm kind of dragging this out, but I want to make sure that I have shown them. Alright, let's bring this one in. Look at the difference on these two. I think maybe I just got to do this. Now the black light's going to change this one really quick. And the last one, bring it one more look. See how nice and pretty these colors are? Alright, so I owe you one more putty. I'm going to add this on at the end here. So I'm going to do this. Everybody wanted to see this putty one more time. It's been sitting on my tray here. This was the putty of all the different putties mixed, including one of these, not the other two. I haven't shown them yet. So I just want to show this now. They were asking me if this has any kind of properties. Let's just see quickly. It's the black light. I don't see it's doing anything. This not doing anything. But let me just turn off the lights real quick and then we'll see if it has any kind of glowing properties. Okay, so you will see in this putty little glowing flakes. But the putty itself has a slight color change. Because it was that dark burgundy and now it kind of looks like that. But the black lights do have that effect, so it's not always the best way to look at these. Alright, that was it. A brief look at this putty, which is still soft. This has been sitting out on that tray since that video. And look at it. Soft and pliable. Alright, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you. Back to light and I'll wrap it up for you. Okay, there you go. Let me turn this off one last time. I probably should have just had it off when I uncovered these. Now you'll see, again, what the original putties look like. So, that is the Crazy Aaron's Phantoms. Let me know which one you like the best. I'm going to put that in the poll. I'm sticking with this one. But maybe you like the colors on these, so go with whatever you like. And as always, thanks for watching and supporting Lucky Penny Shop. I'll also put a link to all the other videos for Crazy Aaron's. If you get a chance, please check out that playlist. Sit back, watch some videos, because it really helps Lucky Penny Shop. And thanks for watching. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.